Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die Afterlife, episode number 5. We've made it back to the base. We've offloaded the materials that we came back with, but we have a couple of issues. One being a concussion, the other being less of an issue. I do think we have the pills necessary to alleviate the concussion in here somewhere. Yeah, just one though. And I think that's going to have a big, nasty effect on water. Minus 40. You know what? I'm going to suck it up and take the penalty. And at the same time, yellow cream. That'll fix the abrasion. Makes the healing speed high. It still doesn't even completely fix it. This frying pan's not going to last forever. We need to get another spear made. And we got a big boy coming down. Let's not mess around with him. So we're clearly at the stage where I'm starting to make that difficult decision of we've got to actually get out there and loot. Amazing, he doesn't want any part of me. Combat, level 7. Nice. Club's very quickly up to a 4. Chicken! Oh, I stepped over. No, stamina. I have the stamina. Why didn't it want to swing? Missing the spear for this one. Hit the grass a couple times. There he is. One arrow. Yeah, we gotta fix that. He's moving around too much. I'm gonna lose my arrow. Oh, or I'm gonna go harvest some chicken. Get one hit and break that thing and didn't get my one bone. Come on. Finally one bone. Yeah, we're all sorts of problems here. So I got some time, but he's coming. He's coming. Hey! That's my food. Not gonna be a whole lot of meat left here after he took a bite. And he was half gone before I got a bone. Right tool. Somebody's coming in. Everybody's interested in this guy. I need more arrows. I need a lot of things. This is a little wild right now. Multitasking. I'm going to make at least 5 more arrows here real quick. And then get a large stone, get it cut. Like a couple easy targets to go loot over there. We are going to go ahead and head into Trader Rex where we have not done our looting yet. This was the big boy that was outside. Oh, concussion effect. Bad timing for that. Bad timing for that. Luckily, you only hit me once. 9 hits. 10 hits. Still at least 8 of those were headshots. He hit me once or twice. My health is pretty low after that. I need a lot of feathers. Okay. As much as I prefer a headshot for the sneak damage, or the sneak damage bonus, that is, the headshot matters more. Here's what we're taking home with us. We couldn't get the big bed. We will get the bunk bed. It's going to be heavy, though. Well, just like that, we're pretty weighed down, so we're going to have to head back. Definitely have a couple zombies giving us a hard time here. Get her over the top. Oh, got friends. she's down. Hard to run fast right now. I'm pretty heavy with the bed. And just normal foot speed. He's moving a little faster than I am. There we go. So with the placement of a new bed, we have upgraded our bed, and instantly you can see just below the face cam here that my rate of progression for rest has gone up significantly. So we're going to gain rest a lot faster through the night, which is more useful for us. That big king-size bed, though, is even better. It would be nice to get one of those over here. But we'll go head back to what's left of Rex. So far, I've only taken about one thing out of here. Most of what's here, or a lot more than we're used to, is lootable. So just an acid in there, which is not a terrible find. And a forage ahead, and 28 nails is a huge find. Start building actual 19 nails in a second forge ahead. Wow, nice. That's nearly enough for 2 regular storage boxes, and with the 2 forge aheads we can now craft a rain catcher, which is at this point really quite useless. It does not do what you want it to do, which is to provide you with a good source of water, clean water. And it's not. It's a terrible source of clean water. It takes forever. We'll not get anything, but we're going to get some corn seed here. Haven't started farming yet. Well, for a bit. I think we need to find our regular permanent location before we start farming. But we've already topped that 50 total that we need for the boxes. It does take 50 wood each, though, so that's 100. What am I doing? We are going to need to either chop down some trees, or we do have some wood back at the base. And we definitely do have some wooden logs that are still untouched as of yet. And there goes my axe. Still level 0, or quality 1, that is. So let's scrap that. Ugh, I just had a large stone a minute ago. Put back in the base. I need to start carrying around a couple of those on me. Same stone that I got those out from as the sun is setting. First thing, are there any zombies between here and home? No. There ain't any zombies nearby. As far as I can tell, no. Let's stay put for a moment. As it gets dark, we've got a chance to find some special mushrooms. Again, checking. Now preparing for the night to come. Just like that, there's a zombie in the area. Really? The moment the sun goes down. Another zombie coming up. And absolutely no sign of what I came for. Which is those mushrooms. Probably have brought that guy back with me, but that's okay. Health almost fully restored. Food and water not too bad off. Do have a couple waters ready, plus that sham chowder. We're gonna go ahead and have our little feast here. By the way, for reference, we get 15 food for each sham sandwich, so we're getting 30 food for eating a couple of them. The food poisoning pressure at 30%. Technically, you could eat 3. It would put you at 90%. It would not put you over. You could put 3 in there and make it 45, but I don't know. Makes me nervous to get that close. And bring it down a couple of waters. That's going to keep us pretty good for the next handful of hours. It's almost morning, but the more time that I spend here, the more we've brought stuff in. We've got all the tier 1s, we've got the tier 2s, we've got some of the tier 3s. We're getting closer and closer to having all of the things that we would need. I don't have a ton of space, but I think that's something that could be dealt with in time. So I'm going to put my first couple of storage crates down, and I think this may end up just being what we call home. We have some zombies down below, but yeah, the sun is very much rising, so we'll be on the go back to the trader here in a moment. There's only a few of them here as well, so I might just kind of head out. But I've got a few projects that I'm prepping to do now. My current highest skill is an 8, which is spears. So still nothing is day 1 level 1 at this stage compared to vanilla. But strength has reached a level 10. It's our first double-digit skill of any sort, or first double-digit attribute. Entity damage for various things, 2.25% bonus. Dismember chance 0.45. You know, there's not much going on. Not much going on from this one. Block damage is 1.8%. Game stage, luckily, is just 0.90 though, so it's not a big push in game stage for us. Weight capacity, I think, is the bigger thing that we're getting from strength, and that's an extra 43 pounds that we can hold. But it is morning. I'm gonna head out. The zombies have grown a little bit. There's 6 of them now. But I'm not sure I need to fight them all off to get out of here. Got a chance to get down this ladder before they get on me. My bruise is down to 13 minutes. The concussion is down under an hour, finally. Oh. I somehow missed him. I thought I hit him square in the face, but you never know. A few projects. Mentioned a few projects. One of them we're going to be able to take care of here in a moment. And it's not killing this guy, though. I'm disappointed that I allowed him to hit me before killing him. I need to scan behind me, make sure I didn't attract any other attention or bring guys over from the base. There are a couple over there at the edge of the field, might have come over. There we go, 2 large stones, but let's just finish this thing off now that we're that close. I want to work on a backpack. I need 5 more cotton, and I need 30 fibers. Alright, we're going to craft a fiber backpack. It's going to give us some more carrying slots. It's not going to help with the weight, but it'll give us more carrying slots. And a workstation. Mortar and pestle. First one besides the campfire. So both of those are on the way. Now let's get back inside Trader Rect and see what we can find in there. We've already gotten after some cotton, some extra cotton this morning. We'll take that. Okay, ready for a fight. We don't know what's inside. We're okay so far. Ah, there's 2 clean water in there. We may want these barrels as well. Pretty good on water at the moment. It's nice to actually be in that situation. I think I showed this to you on day 1, that put cash in, get money out. It's put the cash in over here. And it's a straight swap 1 for 1, it looks like. Brings us up to a whopping 35 dukes, which is not going to get us anything out of the vending machine. The gun, for sure. I mean, we need 10,000 for the basic one there. Could get us a can of peas in the near future. We do have another tier 3 item here. Got to get right underneath to be able to reach it, take it off the wall, but gets us another leg up on getting all of the tier 3s taken care of that we need for the base. A couple more waters and a couple beer here. Starting to rain out here, it looks like. It is. We're getting wet, which is depressing. Can't search that one, but we got a few boxes to loot right here. All that corn, I don't think any of it's going to be good anymore, but it's an incredible source of fiber. You can get tons of plant fibers by harvesting all that corn. That is a black dye. We'll scrap that. Paintbrush, I have one already. And that wire tool we'll need eventually. Another forge ahead. We'll use that. 4 wrought iron ingots inside, which is fantastic. And we're going to do something silly here. I don't have a wrench yet. I'm going to save it for the wrench. But you hit that thing once, and we complete a quest. Perk point. Eventually, with a wrench, we can wrench that thing down, get components, all sorts of components, but also leveling up slowly our workstation skill. We're already heavy by 10. Let's go ahead and replace our drawstring bag, our fiber sling bag, with a proper backpack, and then we'll scrap that one. Carrying capacity was 24 for the fiber backpack. We'll take it off for a second and see, what is it? 30. So it's plus 6, but weight capacity, oh, it does add a weight capacity, plus 5. That was 10 black dye we just added in, which is fantastic. Back out in the rain though. Not sure what we're going to need plastic for, but figure we're going to need it soon. Definitely got a zombie nearby. One zombie down, another one coming in. Oh, that was delayed. There we go. Butchering level 3. And you may have noticed that we got some white meat off the chicken earlier. Now we're getting red meat. So you do have a couple different types of meat now. Different recipes involved in each. Our bruise should be healed here in just 2 more minutes. 1 row of that, and we've got over 100. Definitely have some more resources available here. And I think we are going to end up having to come back for this one more time. Back off, bud. More of them around just outside the fence. I was going to take care of our sleeper in there, but looks like we've got bigger problems on our hand. Got a crawler coming in as well. Just that little bit more reach is getting us a lot easier time with them than what it was before. I'm still grabbing stuff while I'm already heavy, and these guys aren't exactly light that I'm grabbing. And I just leveled up again. That gives me 2 perk points that I've gathered in the last little bit. One organically by leveling up, the other coming from completing a quest. And even though we are done with all the basic quests, there's a couple more quests still to complete. Alright, so back at the base, I've reorganized a little bit with those 2 boxes that we had. Gotten a little bit further on having a decent setup anyway. Not quite there yet. Got a ways to go to make that happen. But I did pick up those waters from Trader Rex, and I need the jars. I need to keep making water, so we're gonna go and I think unload a few of them. Oh, there's more jars. There we go. I think we'll go fill up 6 of them again and get some more water on the go, as it has made a difference. But oh, and we have 2 perk points to use, and I'm very much in the vitality is becoming a real issue situation. But when we're in the base, it's positive. just not by much, and there's definitely something we could do about that here. So let's get those 6 on the go. We'll be ready in 3 minutes, and then we will take a look at the vitality. Plus 0.45 per minute. Wow, that is a big plus from where we were. And I bet you the decor is the big part of that, because the ambient minus 0.42. The concussion is not helping me. It's only lowering my max health by 10. It's lowering the vitality by 0.1. We do have a little bit of a rest since we've been here. That's the upgraded bed really helping us out. I mean, we're well on our way towards the second one. I haven't been here that long. The decor up to 0.66. That's a big boost from where it was. One more tier 3 item and we're done with the first tier 3s. So we're doing really good with that one. And we're about to spend more points. Perks, yeah, 2 of them. Survivor is maxed out. I'm going to take the first couple points into Decorator. After the first 2, though, it starts costing 2 per, so it's going to be a while before we get to the others. After that, we're going to focus on Battle Hardened. This is useful when we're at home. Now all of a sudden it's 0.73. It's not a small gain. It's becoming a more significant gain. And that can help us out a lot, because right now the penalty is already starting to get pretty severe. We're losing 20 health at any given time. And you know, when we look at stats for that, my maximum health right now is 79. Take it down from 100, right? We've got a 20% penalty right now. It can go up to 50%, and it will go up to 50% fairly soon. All right, first stage of the waters are clean. We're starting the second stage, just under 40 minutes to get 2 more waters on the way, but our water count for now is pretty good. Trying to get somewhere where you can see, there you go. You can see that bottle a little bit more clearly from this angle. Definitely more than half full, and food's about half full too. And vitality is low, but increasing. We are getting awfully close to Horde Night. I'm not sure if I marked days properly. This could be day number 7. Could be day number 8. Last night could have been Horde Night, but I don't think we had that kind of attention. We only had 6 zombies, but we're at such a low game stage that we really should only have about 6 zombies on the first night. But the big difference, yeah, that's food. That's food. That's food that can kill me. Thank you for not noticing me. Oh! Hey! 3 shots. 3 shots. The bow is so much better than the spear at this point. There's some more food for us. We need another cookbook or 2, though, to start getting grilled recipes, and we do not have a grill. So I gotta get back out there. I've got to finish the job. We're almost done with Trader Wrecked. One more trip over there and we'll be finished. But I don't think I'm going to find anything with books out of that. But I know the place right across the street was kind of the next one I was targeting anyway. Butchering 4. You know, not only is this slow and difficult as a process here early on, but there's a lot more going on with it. We have a negative on our butchering skill, right, until you get to that 10. So, negative penalties, meaning we harvest less. Minus 12% entity damage on level 4 butchering. Minus 0.3 harvest count. A few more levels will get us to neutral, or maybe it's 6 more levels. Maybe it's 0.05 each time. Wow, that levels up slow. And damage modifier minus 12%. So it's just one penalty after another, and we're still not quite on level 1 day 1 at this stage. Let's get this food put away, get back out there before we lose too much of our day. Okay, empty liquid container, wood stack, we'll take that. 39 wood, nice. Wondering if I should pick this up, take it back with me. A lot of things you can store in there, a lot. But they're there. We have 1 right now. Get more quite easily. Concrete, good amount. So hopefully this doesn't make me too heavy. So I don't have to make a trip back just before going to the next place, especially for concrete that I don't necessarily need yet, but eventually I might forget is here. I wanted wood, I wanted nails, and we're getting both. We've already got the 50 wood we need for our next container. Nails wise, a little short on it, at least on what we're holding with us. Okay, across the street. Finally under half an hour on the concussion. I don't think that guy's going to be much of a problem. That car could be a nice get for us, though. There's another vehicle here. Coffee shop. Okay, this is a coffee shop. And there's another tier 3 right there. I know there's a couple of zombies that are going to fall out of the roof in there. There's about 3 or 4 to take inside that coffee shop. Boy, we keep getting a lot of acid, which is definitely good for the eventual chemistry station. But we've got a long ways to go before we're going to be able to craft a chemistry station. Okay, I'm light enough. We're going to take this place on. There's nobody else outside. Yeah, all clear. I got somebody's attention, and there's the concussion interference. Okay, somebody's going to fall out of that roof here in a second. Ah, yeah, there was somebody. There we go. Okay, stamina's good. Go ahead and fall out. Fall. There we go. I'm just used to the outside interference. Coffee maker. Was hoping for some ready coffee. How about this one? No? Just coffee cook. Okay. Got a few beers and is that a sham? Yeah, must have been a sham. 4 beers, 4 coffee beans, and a sham, and we're not quite too heavy yet. Okay, where is the ladder? There's the ladder. Is there one more up here? No. Not the place behind it, but the coffee shop anyway is clear, and the place behind it is not part of this. I hear a boar. I see a boar. Do I have a ladder to fall back to? Yes, I do. Ooh, hello, mushrooms. More mushrooms. You're in a tricky spot. Oh, he's coming over the fence. Liked it better when he was on the other side. Nice damage bonus. One shot to the face was enough. The reason why I wasn't worried about collecting meat in those early days was knowing that A, we couldn't use it, and B, there's plenty. There's always plenty. That's the one thing you have here. It's just getting it made up. That trailer actually might be my next target. Never mind the Motel 7. Moldy backpack in the water. Ooh. It's a wood splitter mod. 15% more damage against wood. Happy to have it. We'll get that put on our axe here soon enough. We are overloaded now, but not heavy. Anything? Just some sloshing water. Take out those bottom couple rungs and you could hang out there for the night, but no, not with that wood. That tower would get brought down pretty quick. Pretty late in the day. Okay. Pretty late in the day. Big container. It's 6 o'clock. Folks, that feels like a warning. Is it horde night? We need that watch. We need a watch. Otherwise there's confusion. Okay, There's probably only 1 to 2 zombies in here. Locked door. Definitely in there. Oh yeah. That's a Horde Night cackle. Gotta be right. Love the little assist we got there from the wall. He wanted to beat on the wall instead of me. That's 6. That's good. Can't do this for long. Cannot do this for long. Gotta be quick. Gotta be getting closer and closer to, yeah, this guy's getting redder and redder. Name of the game for this first Horde Night, don't die. Just hide. But we'll try to take sub out, and especially in the morning we'll need something to help take them out. 6 more arrows is all we're going to get. So yeah, it's going to be hiding most of the night, which there is no hiding. Did I take out that last? Yes, I did, right? I took out that last one. Make sure I took out that last rung down here. Back in plenty of time. We did have some feathers that we've been picking up throughout the day, so we're going to be able to get another 25 or so arrows made up. 26 already on us. 50 arrows is clearly not enough for a whole Horde Night, but with the plan being to just survive and hide out for the most of the night, we'll be okay. We'll be just fine. And then on top of that, those arrows will help us clear some space to get out safely in the morning. My concussion should be gone by the morning. A lot of the night's going to be done before we bother fighting, but you know, that's okay. That is perfect. As the sun prepares to set, though, it's definitely common in Afterlife, even on the first Horde Night, to get vultures. That's going to be the main one that I have to defend against in night number 1, but I'm such a low game stage, just 11, that we're not going to encounter too many difficulties. Glad we survived the last little scare that we had, because we're still at 2 deaths. The ratio's getting a little bit better. I'm looking for at least a 100 to 1. We should survive this Horde Night. Like I said, the vultures, I might encounter 2 or 3 of them during the night, and they should be pretty easy to handle. And then fighting them off in the late hours as that sun starts to come up, and clearing that space. And then hopefully they haven't done too much damage to the base by that point, but realistically, with this low of a game stage, there shouldn't be that many zombies coming towards us. But you kill them off and more come in their place, so we might as well just let them do their thing. And things under control fast enough. But there is our 3rd crate now. Already, vulture number 1, right off the bat. Wow, he got 1 hit from the vulture with full health, and he sprained my arm. Take those feathers and bones. And the rotten flesh, too. Butchering level 5. Right now, 5 zombies in the area. That's it. Blood Moon rises. Right now I'm carrying a bunch of negative buffs about an hour, hour and a half into the night here. But because we've lowered the ambient so much and we've boosted the decor by quite a bit, we're doing okay with the concussion and the sprained arm. The injury penalty is more than a little. But then, because it's Horde Night, we're under combat stress. And it's raining right now, so we're wet. We're exposed to rain. We don't have protection from that at the moment, though I could probably duck under, but we're still getting a positive. And our vitality isn't that bad right now. It really isn't, considering that we are almost down to no vitality bonus whatsoever. We've really kind of kept it stationary. We're 10 minutes away from another water being done. I just drank one water. My water's still above about half, and my food is still about half. While I'm waiting out the night, here's a good chance for a quick skill progression check-in. Starting with the attributes, strength now an 11, fortitude is an 8, bringing my max health up by 3.5 points from baseline. So that, I guess you could say, is more than day one, but that's about it. Finesse, level 9, approaching level 10. This one helps with lockpicking time and lockpicking break chance, but lockpicking skill is also going to do the same thing. I have not started leveling that up. I have a couple lockpicks. I'm going to have to use them to just kind of start building the skill. Eventually, we will have the ability to make some like ad hoc lockpicks. Not there yet though, but once we do, that will be a good way to start leveling that up faster and getting better at lockpicking. I love that it's a skill, right? You don't just lockpick. Sometimes you succeed and sometimes you don't. Like, it's a skill. You've got to learn it. Makes perfect sense. Anyway, agility, level 6. That's one of the most useful ones with the fall damage reduction, the jump strength boosts, run speed boosts, and crouch speed. I like agility, but it's one of the hardest to level up. It's currently level 6, but it's about to hit level 7. I will probably cheese things tonight and move around a bit while crouched, and that should get my agility up a little bit. Perception, 8, approaching level 9. Good for scavenging time and loot stage, just 1.4%. That's it. We're a week in. We are a week in, and I feel like we've made a ton of progress, and yet we're still not really at day 1. Intellect, level 5. On the skills themselves, athletics, level 4. Good for fortitude building and a little bit for agility. Run speed, 1%. Stamina regen, minus 6% base. Got a long ways to go on that athletics. Closing in on 5. Stamina loss multiplier, 6%. Jump strength, minus 6%. Construction, not yet level 1. Healing, lockpicking, swimming, haven't gotten anywhere with those. But scavenging is 5, almost level 6. Scavenging time, 6.5% high. Scavenging item count, minus 10%. And loot stage, minus 5. So, again, nowhere near level 1 when you add in what we saw earlier, about a 1.5% boost. We have a 5% penalty. So we've got a long ways to go yet to reach day 1 levels. Stealth is at 7, and that's something I'm going to work on leveling up tonight while hiding out once I'm done with this. Butchering level 5, minus 10%. Entity damage, minus 0.25 hardest count. And the damage multiplier. Digging, haven't gotten into that yet. Gonna need to. Gathering at level 5, block damage, harvest count 0.5. Logging, level 4, big penalties there. Mining, level 4, big penalties there. Salvage, not into it yet, haven't gotten any salvage tools. Combat, level 7, entity damage, 0.7% bonus. Game stage, 3.5. Clubbing, level 4. Getting close to neutral considering we haven't used it much. That frying pan's been a nice find, but again, it's got limited use because we can't repair it. Fisticuffs coming up on level 1. We're in terrible condition there. Knives, level 1. All that harvesting that we've done, all that gathering of grass, we're still only level 1 with minus 9%. Sledgehammer's probably not going to ever bother to use unless we find something really good in loot. Spears, level 8. Still. Level 10 is where we're going to be day 1, level 1 for the base game. Getting closer. 8.5. Axes approaching level 4, minus 7%. It's just penalty after penalty. Pickaxes, level 3. Shovels. Need to get into using that shovel. Archery, level 4. This is one where I've been fairly successful using it. We're going to get some more practice here in the morning. But still, only level 4. Still, minus 15% reload speed, minus 6% damage. And submachine gun, not yet level 1. Minus 25% penalties on reload speed, the recoil in all directions. I've read a total of 11 perk books so far. We're level 5 in workstations. Knuckles is a 1, clubs is a 1, knives is a 1, robotics is 2, 1 in rifles, 3 in shotguns, 2 in handguns, 1 in explosives, electronics is 3, cooking still just level 3, grilled meat's gonna come at 6 and 7. Medical level 6. Farming level 1. Tailoring level 3. Vehicles 4. Trap making 2. And I do have the primitive capabilities. And as for use of perk points, nothing in gathering, nothing in combat, nothing in crafting, nothing in mobility, nothing in survival or general. I've been putting all the points into the vitality and trying to get that under control. 5 in survival, it's done. 2 in decorator, it's done for a while. Next up is the battle hardened. My next 5 points will go into battle hardened. That, for the most part, though, seems to be a horde night situation. I don't know how fast I actually need that to come along. My concussion has finally passed. And is it just me, or is that the sun? The sun is coming up. Okay. Well, so much for my creeping around while crouched. That water was done now too, right? Oh, 1 more minute. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just not die on Horde Night. I mean, it's been a quiet Horde Night. I'm gonna go all the way down, but I'm gonna go down here where you can get a quick walk through. And just take nice, good, clean shots. Don't need to rush anything. Don't need to be crazy about this. We'll level up. One particular skill, and that's 1 zombie kill, 2 headshots. Vulture came in her place. My spear's not looking great. My spear is not looking great. Oh, she was in a great spot and moved. Stay still. Stamina's slowly going down. We're gonna have to just get a shot off. Need that stamina. Alright, he's down. We're down to 3, and I think it's morning. It is morning. I just move around so much. Oh, it's morning. Of course. Should be regulars. Shouldn't have any perils in this. Woo. Okay. He's the one we shot in the nuts. He's down. Spear's down. He's not down. The spear's down. Okay. Now he's down. Alright. We're gonna go take care of our spear situation. There's only 2 of them left. They're loud. There's only 2 of them. Alright, new spear on the way in a moment. We're still in the base. There's now 4 zombies in the area as the morning fog sets in. I think most of what's here is inside. The spear is ready, so let's get down there. Oh, I'm kind of glad they did that. Having that path through. There's your inside zombies, but let's not go get trapped inside just yet. There's one. I see another just past her. Right behind us. Okay, she's aggro. She's... There's another. That just came out from inside, I think. It's 3 of the 4 in the area. Make it a little easier. How did she hit me there? That was silly. And I think I just spotted the 4th. Yep, last 2. Last one, combat level 8. There we go. We made it. Okay, made it through Horde Night with relatively minor damage. Structure is still secure. One thing I did notice though, our ladders on the outside. If you look at that spot right there, that's not through. 2 zombies already back in the area. We'll have that water. Keeping us nice and high. Food's not doing fantastic though now after the whole night there. There's that vitality change, and look, we almost made it to a neutral vitality by the morning, which would be 50 out of the 100. Alright folks, well, a new week is upon us. We've survived the first Horde night by just taking minor damage to the base and then fighting our way out of it in the morning. Cowardly thing to do, but it's also the way to stay alive when you are not yet even day 1 strength. So eventually we will fight proper hordes, but there's going to be a lot of cowering because we're going to be way behind in ability for a while. Game stage isn't going to rise rapidly though either, so I think there's a pretty good chance that it won't take us too long to be able to have at least some semblance of a horde base and then maybe a safe fallback scenario. And not necessarily here, because now I'm starting to feel like this is our base. This is our place to stay. But it got us through the first Horde night, got us through the first week. That's going to do it for this episode though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.